Yo, what is up, Kings? I wanted to talk about one more thing with regards to Trump's victory. It looks like he is going to get over the 300 electoral vote count, and it seems 99% sure that he is going to win the popular vote and be the first ever Republican to win the popular vote since George Bush in the 80s after Ronald Reagan did it. You know, during that time, there was a lot of optimism, especially if you consider America was coming out of the Cold War. They had, in a large part, defeated Russia. So there were some world events that were going on that really contributed to republicanism, conservatism, not seeming like such a bad idea. But since then, while there has been Republicans that have won, George H.W. Bush being one, and most recently Donald Trump in 2016, neither time did they win the popular vote. I saw a graph that showed the last three elections, and it showed the popular vote for the Republican candidate and the Democrat candidate. And so for the Democrat candidate, it was Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris. And while I do believe that Joe Biden would have done better, even in his senile state of being, his elderly state of being, there's more positive thoughts as a whole surrounding him than there is for Kamala. Kamala, even within the Democratic Party, isn't even a top 3 liked figure, okay? People don't like her. If they had done a runoff, as soon as Joe Biden said that he was not going to be running for president in 2024, I don't think she would have won. I don't. I think there would have been other candidates who were either equal with her, if not flat out ahead of her. Bernie Sanders, Gavin Newsom, Michelle Obama, although, you know, who knows if Michelle Obama would actually run. But I think that the Democratic Party is holding Gavin Newsom and Michelle Obama in their back pocket for after Donald Trump. Because they have to win, in their eyes, after Donald Trump. You know, Kamala kind of was seen as like, we'll see if she gets in. You know, hopefully she does well. If she gets in, she'll be the first woman, the first black woman. She'll check off the boxes, yada, yada. But I think even they knew that she wasn't a strong candidate. But when I saw this graph, it literally was like, for the Democrats, it was here, and then this sharp uptick for Biden, back down to here for Kamala. Now, in fairness, that was the case for Trump too. And I am willing to concede on a certain level that because of the pandemic, there probably the voter turnout, all things being equal, probably was slightly higher as an anomaly because it was during a quote-unquote pandemic. I don't believe it was an actual pandemic, but how other people saw it, and them being forced to stay home, work from home. They didn't really have a ton going on, and a lot of them were able to vote from the ease of their home without even being a what do you call it? Absentee voter. And even with that said, to this day, I don't fucking believe that Biden got that many votes. Okay? I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. The guy just was not popular enough to get that many votes. He just isn't. He has all the things I just said. I do believe he's more popular than Kamala. He has more positive, by and large, more positive popularity than somebody like Kamala. And so I do think even now he would have gotten more votes than Kamala. But with that said, I don't think he got as many votes as they purported him to have in 2020. Overall, though, while I do believe that they cheated, and I'm not trying to turn this into that, I'm actually trying to talk about something else. While I do believe that they cheated to win, to assist themselves in 2020, even if they had not, I'm not sure Trump had done enough to win that election, honestly. Because people, and this is a perfect segue into what I want to discuss. People, especially the voting base for Trump, were highly disenfranchised with him not fulfilling his promises. And so this is a perfect segue into what I do want to discuss, which is the Democrats have nobody to blame but themselves. For the past 12 years, they have been utterly and completely obsessed with Donald Trump. The media, big cities, the establishment. Now, it trailed off a little bit this past year as Trump did garner more establishment support, especially from Israel or Zionist individuals. Still, by and large, he was seen as the anti-establishment candidate. The school systems, the governments in big cities, I mean, the media, the news networks, papers, newspapers, publishing companies, Hollywood, whatever it is, they had this obsession, this derangement towards Donald Trump that was honestly not needed. It was not necessary. And you could even see it in the aftermath of Kamala losing, what some of these lunatics, how some of these lunatics have responded to Donald Trump winning. Men crying, people saying that it's a horrid day, that they are so sad they're gonna cry, and I can't even. It's so beyond the pale for me that I can't even really re-articulate it, because it's insane, total insanity. Some of their responses, sadness for their kids, their daughters. They keep saying that their daughters are in a worse world now, because they can't grow up later and abort their babies, which, by the way, is false. Trump is not this big traditional candidate that's like completely and utterly against schmushmorshin, and he's not going to ban it nationally when he gets into office. If you think he is, you have not been paying attention. But Trump won in large part, not completely, but in large part because he had all of this free publicity. He had assassination attempts against him. And there probably were people, when you couple this with the economy, with gas prices, with the endless money being spent in Ukraine, and all of this stuff going on, the transgender stuff, cutting genital mutilation for minors, you couple it all with that. And on top of that, you have these assassination attempts and this endless amount of money from the government and attempts at putting him away to satisfy a small segment of the population who truly feel that he needs to be put away like that. And there probably were some people who ended up saying to themselves, fuck, why not vote for him? Why not? Because these people over here are crazy. They're insane. Why not give this guy a chance? I mean, he perseveres, he pushes through, he keeps fighting, he keeps getting after it. Why not give him a chance? And that's why he won. Instead of highlighting Kamala and whatever bullshit that she positively brings to the table in theory, instead they used all their time to talk about why Trump was such a bad man. And it gets tiresome after a while. It does. Only for a small portion of the population is that something that they want to hear, like it's pornography for their ears. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I wanted to say. Trump won in large part because there was this endless cascade going after him and trying to bring him down, put him away. And it's crazy to think that even with all that said, there still were millions of people that live in America that voted for somebody like Kamala Harris. Now, I didn't vote for the presidential election. It wouldn't have made a difference where I'm at anyways. But I can see why he won. And equally, I'm like, holy shit, there's all these lunatics that voted for Kamala. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to smash the subscribe button, like, comment. You guys know the drill. And last but not least, DBAP, don't be a pussy willow and fox your feelings, because your feelings just don't matter. I love you, King. See you guys next time. Christ is King. Peace.